Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. I'm tired of shit.
Hello, here's of Lithas. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we will take a look at the new champions that recently got released. I would love to tell you all the name of this clan, but let's just say the name is a little bit, I don't know, alarming. To be honest, it's not gonna sound too good if I say it, so I will call them Foxy Mages, I guess. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more of your precious time. Thus, let's get started by having a look at the male champion. So this is the male's appearance. I'm pretty sure he has 9 tails, although we can only see 6. He's holding a staff and a pearl looking thingy in his hands. And I don't know what the pearl chain thing is, but I actually associate it with prayers for some reason. But still, apart from that, I mostly think of the series Naruto when looking at this pretty character. By the way, for those who haven't realized it yet, he is a battle mage, which of course makes me wonder what kind of skills the developers came up with this time. So let's check out his active skill. He will cast a curse circle on the enemy with the highest strength. It takes about 5 seconds for the circle to form, and for every second passing by, while the circle is forming, the enemies within the circle will take damage equal to 125% of our male champion's strength per second. On top of that, the enemies within the circle deals 25% less damage. After the circle has formed, it deals damage equal to 150% of our male champion's strength to all the enemies that are caught inside the circle. Different number of soul marks have different effects. With 18 soul marks, the caught enemy's strength is reduced by 20% for 8 seconds. With 36 soul marks, the caught enemy's strength will be stolen from our male champion. To be honest, I think they meant that the caught enemy's strength will be stolen by the male champion, and not from the male champion. It gotta be a typo or something. Let's check out the passive skill, which is called Serene Concordance. The battlefield is covered by a circle. For every 12.5% of the max constitution the allies and enemies lose, a soul mark will be put on them. Each soul mark increases the caster's strength by 2% permanently. Every 9 soul marks increase the caster's damage absorption by 8%. All the caster's skills will also be enhanced based on the number of soul marks added. I think this helps us understand the active skill a little better. At least now we know what the soul marks do and all. Anyways, let's see the ultimates. The ultimate skill is called Soul Rending Circle. Our male champion will conjure a soul binding circle at the center of the battlefield for 5 seconds. Enemies caught inside will take damage equal to 160% of the caster's strength per second. For as long as the circle lasts, the male champion siphons 9 soul marks from the death of all enemy and allied champions except for the male champion himself. With 18 soul marks, the circle constantly pulls all enemies close. With 36 soul marks, the male champion siphons 10% strength from all champions killed in the circle except for himself. This ultimate sounds very similar to the active skill. It just had some extra stuff to it really. I don't know if I'm feeling too excited about it. I was kinda hoping for something more unique and cool this time. Anyways, before I share my final thoughts about the male, let's check out the female Vulpin first. I thought that tree in the background was a part of her appearance for a second, but nah. Anyways, I don't have much to say about her looks, since they are very much like the male's looks. I do in fact wonder though what she is holding in her hand. It looked like a pencil at first, but on second look, it looks like she's holding a pipe, a smoking pipe. Anyways, that being said, let's take a look at her skill. Her active skill seems to be based on putting debuffs on enemies. I will just read the skill for you all real quick. The female champion casts a silencing charm upon the enemy with the highest energy, which prevents them from casting their active and ultimate skills for 6 seconds. Additionally, the female casts a paralysis charm upon the enemy with the highest strength, which renders them unable to attack for 3 seconds. Both charms deal damage to target enemies, equal to 470% of the champion's strength. I feel like both of the Foxy Mages might be a good combo together, but I guess only time will tell. Her passive skill is called Serene Guardian. She will neutralize all damage dished from 9 attacks, whatever that means. Well, anyways, once per 6 seconds, she will cast a haste charm upon a random allied champion who immediately recovers 12% of their max constitution and increases their attack speed by 25%. The allied champion will also recover 50 energy per second for 5 seconds. This passive skill of hers seemed to act like a support kinda, and it also buffs the allies with increased attack speed and all. It sounds great, not gonna lie. Let's move on to the ultimate skill. Invocation of Spirits. She will cast a protection charm upon all allies, which lasts for 6 seconds. Whenever an allied champion takes a damage, 70% of the damage will be taken gradually over this next 6 seconds. The allies immediately recover constitution by 520% of the female champion's strength while receiving the charm. I kinda like the concept of these two Foxy champions. The male is acting like a debuffer and damager, while the female is acting like a buffer and healer. Which is why I said about them possibly being a great combo, since they seem very compatible and all. Anyways, it is hard to tell which one is stronger or if they will actually work well in the same team. Theoretically it should work out, but we never know unless we actually give them both a try on the battlefield. Unfortunately though, I will not be summoning for these champions. It's more like I can't summon for these champions. Because for one, I don't think they would fit well with my team, but the main reason is because I'm running out of resources. Cause no matter how much I wanna test each champion to give more accurate thesis, it is not possible for me to keep up with the release schedules. So yeah, that's that. By the way, this is their trait. The type is called High Morale. When the battle starts, the strength of your back row champions will be increased by 16.76%. So yeah, having a couple of high damage dealers in the back row can be overall quite beneficial, as long as the skills of the champions are great though. Not gonna lie, I can actually see this trait becoming a really good trait. Time really flew by fast today. I'm gonna have to end the video here. I really hope you liked it. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, or comment below if you would like to share your thoughts about the champions with us. And before I end this video, I just want to remind everyone that I have a merch store and a donation link in the description below. No pressure, but I would be really grateful if you all check it out. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of the week everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, stay foxy, adios, bye!